Hi, I'm Dini. May I ask you some question about the condition of your nearest traditional market during Ramadan in pandemic?
Hello, Dini. Yes, sure.
Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Nice to meet you, Amanda. May I know where do you live?
Nice to meet you too, Dini. I live in Rawamangun.
Now that pandemic has been affecting people's livelihoods, but as we live in a country with the largest Muslim population, Ramadan is very crucial in here. Is the traditional market close to your house?
Yes, about 1.3 kilometers from my house or about 8 minutes on foot.
Do you often go to traditional market during a pandemic?
No, I haven't been to the traditional market for about 2 years.
How do you buy your basic food needs?
I've been using the delivery service via WhatsApp provided by the traditional market.
Have any of the traditional market sellers ever been infected with the COVID-19 virus?
Yes, there are several sellers who have infected the COVID-19 virus. So the market has to be closed for several weeks, but now it has reopened.
Did the traditional market become empty of visitors during the pandemic?
So some people still want to buy something on the spot.
How about during Ramadan? It is still quiet.
Not at all. I sometimes pass the traditional market and see lots of people buying takjil for iftar.
What food is the most often people buy in the traditional market in Ramadan?
Usually fruit soup, cendol ice, or fried or some fried food.
What about you? What food do you often buy during Ramadan?
I usually buy some dim sums.
Visitors to traditional market follow the applicable health protocol.
No, not really. There are still many people who don't keep their distance, and there are still some people who use masks in the wrong way, and even some of them don't wear mask at all.
How important is the health protocol for visitors to the Ramadan market?
Very important, not even just in the market, but wherever we are.
Thank you, Manda.
Thank you, Dini.
that profit in almost every sector of market is increasing in Ramadan, and even in the pandemic nowadays, both modern market and traditional market is open somehow. Mostly in the afternoon, people are still reaching the nearest market to buy what they need for breaking their fast. Live in the largest Muslim population country in the afternoon activity in Indonesia is cannot stop crowding around during Ramadan. With the pandemic situation, it's not decreasing the will of a lot of people to go outside and do their things like open their store, working, selling goods, buying foods, and many more. Almost all the store and market is open only in the afternoon. This phenomenon is head for the fact that a lot of people, mostly Muslims, reaching up the nearest market to buy kind of stuff, like clothes, households, and mostly foods, known as takjil. This activity called ngabuburit. Till the afternoon reach 6 p.m., all Muslims is finally breaking their fast and start freshen the dehydrated throat with mineral water or eating takjil. In all the years, this tradition is the most awaited activity in Ramadan. All Muslims are very happy to do their activity towards breaking their fast in the afternoon. In summary, the afternoon activity in Ramadan always exists even in the middle of the pandemic of COVID-19. With assembling the health protocol, these habits can still keep going. Looking at the fact that we live in the largest Muslim population country, Indonesia is always have some special tradition. By a lot of culture, they have a different tradition they only do in Ramadan.
COVID-19, a virus that has been a major problem in this decade, causing a prolonged pandemic that affects our beloved country, Indonesia. In March 2nd, 2020, Indonesian government has announced two positive patient cases of COVID-19 in Indonesia.
Dua warga Indonesia yang positif terinfeksi virus corona disebut telah melakukan kontak dengan warga negara Jepang. Dan warga Jepang ini kini tengah menjalani proses karantina di Malaysia.
And this was the beginning of the pandemic story in Indonesia. Many efforts has been done by the Indonesian government, starting from national lockdown to social distancing issued for civilians. Anything to prevent the virus spreading around the nation. But after all, people never listen, do they?
Meski pemerintah Kabupaten Pandeglang, Banten belum mengizinkan wisata pantai dibuka kembali pasca merebaknya virus corona, namun sejumlah lokasi wisata pantai sudah dipenuhi pengunjung.
Why is it so hard to make the virus go away? Because we're not ready for when it comes. It's been a disaster, and we need to make a change. Some people find it stressful and problematic, but if you think about it, it's not actually that hard to do. Everything that we need is just to be conscious about our surroundings. We have been through the hard time together, and as a social beings, we couldn't afford to part with the world. We need each other, so that's why we need to be close as always, in different way. Even though we can't go outside and do our activities like usual, like when we went to vacation with family, or just having our me time with friends, still, we can do anything else. We can still contact each other, our friends and family, by our social media on every devices we have. We can also do our favorite hobbies, like reading a poem or watching some romantic movie series. Or hey, who knows, maybe both. Or we can do something a bit more personal, writing out memories on our diary about what's happening today, about something that you couldn't really tell most of the people in your life, that you want to keep it a secret. It's not much, but it's the least we can do without forgetting about safety protocol to stop the virus spreading and also to take care of our mental health. Because healthy body starts from healthy mind. Let's unite. We'll end this pandemic in happiness together. United we stand, divided we fall.